Right, USB power chargers, cigarette lighters. We love them. They come in all different shapes and sizes. You can get the cigarette lighters. You can whack one of those in there and that'll turn it into a USB-A. You can get USB-C ones of these. What else have we got? Look, these are all Land Rover ones. Look, there's a USB-A. Look, that's just a 12 volt they've got. But much as we love these, and we do love them, they've been deleted. They've been forgotten. They've been discarded on the scrap heap of life by Land Rover from our new Land Rover Defender 90. Not only have we not got a USB charger in the dash rail, that's gone. Boom. We haven't got the 4 in the rear, but they've put 4 blanking plugs there, so you knew they were there once. But can you retrofit them? What do you need to do to retrofit them? Right, we have destroyed our brand new car with 100 miles on it, so you don't have to destroy yours. And wait, let's take these bits with us, shall we? And it's good news. It's good news. Right, come on in. And we'll have a bit of a debate about chip shortages as well. But we will just raise questions, won't we, Zach? You're going in the back, are you, Zach? Right. Right, here we go, here we go. Look at this car. It's all in pieces. We're having fun taking our car apart, aren't we, Zach? I was one of those kids at Christmas. He'd get you a toy. I'd not play with it. I'd just take it apart. I don't think I've ever grown out of it. Right. So what have we got? So this is the center console panel. And I've done a video of how to remove the center console panel. And I'll put that there somewhere. Jason, remind me if I don't. He always does. Now, unfortunately, the bad news is to get the center console out. It's the point of some debate. There's 2 tricky little screws that go in the side down here. And you could get them actually by just removing. I've removed the seats to remove the side panels to remove the center console. So these are the blanks. Can you see those? The lighting's a bit odd in here. And you can actually get your fingers under these blanks and pull them out like that. So that is the blank. Let's move that light a little bit, Zach. Let's give us a bit more light. There we go. Is that better? Right, so you can see, and notice on this cutout it's got like a flat bit on the corner. Hopefully you can see that there. So this is my center console. So let's take the center console out and have a look what we've got behind it. Because I said to some people before I got my 90, I said, have a look in there and see if there's any wires. And they said, no, nothing in there, Simon. It's barren. It's gone. So there we go. Yours may not have this. What have I got going on there? I've got heated seats. Whoosh, look at that. Right then, heated rear seats, whatever next. Right, now you will notice there are these 2 little, and these were covered up before I got to them, weren't they, Zach? And I ripped into them with gay abandon to see what was inside, look. And look, cha-da-da-da, we have got 2 power outlets, and that's correct. Now, my 110 has got 4 power outlets. We've actually got 4 of these, but there's only 2. But don't fear, I've made a little splitter loom that will go 1 in and give you 2 out. So you would, if you want to get to 4, they're on their way. I haven't got them yet, but look out for those coming, and I'll get those on the website when I get them. So, but for now, you're going, don't worry about 4, Simon, just give me 2, give me 1, I'd be happy. So, right, what have we got? What have we got? Land Rover do not have any of these available at the moment. We've got them on our website, but they're out of stock with the USB-C. Now, USB-C is all the rage. We love USB-C because it doesn't matter which way up you put it, because however you try, when you put USB in, it's always the wrong way. But what you can do, I'm going to promote some reuse and sustainability here, which some people say, well, you drive a Land Rover, can you be? But we can. These were fitted in the Vila, these were fitted in the Discovery Sport, these were fitted in the Range Rover Sport Engine L405. And if you're lucky, you will find one with a USB-C on eBay. If not, you'll get a USB-A one. Or if not, you might get one of these empty ones. Now, with these empty ones, you can, when I say empty, what do I mean? I mean, just the cigarette lighter, the old-fashioned cigarette lighter. You can get a whole plethora of chargers that go in and just fit in like that. So even if you get one of these, I wouldn't be upset. That still gives you a power outlet. Now, why have Land Rover deleted these? They've deleted these because there is a chip shortage. And we know there is a USB chip shortage. Now, let me explain. A car has got 12 volts. That's the main power supply network on a car. It's 12 volts DC. Now, USB-C, USB-A are 5 volts. So you have to change the 12 volts to 5 volts. And you need an IC to do that for you. It's quite tricky to change voltages. Now, Tesla also had a shortage, so this isn't a Land Rover problem. Our Tesla arrived, brand new Tesla, no USBs in it. And they actually came out later, the Rangers came out and fitted them a month or so later, and that's fair enough. But I was thinking, that's all very good. But on this one, I struggle to see where the chips are on that, because the lighter socket is just 12 volts. There is no ICs in there. And I wonder if at Land Rover they said, oh, there's no ICs, and someone didn't say, oh, but we could fit them one of these because there's no ICs in these, and then at least they could plug in their own adapter or whatever. They could work it out themselves. So I don't know if that was missed or what. I don't know. We have no affiliation to Land Rover, although we love their products. So, right, so I bought these. I think I bought these 3 for a tenner on eBay out of some Evoque or something. So these were going to be scrap effectively. So we are going to fit these second-hand used parts, which is good. That's green parts, that is. Much as I'd love to sell you a new one and make some money, this is better for the environment. It's COP27 this week, Zach, but you knew that, didn't you? Right, so when you get these, you can sort of push them out of here, can't you? I forget how I did it, Zach. And oh, look, there's a little clip on the side. Can you see there? And you can push that little clip on the side. You'll see when you've got it in front of you. You can actually buy, Zach's pushed this towards me, it's not what I was looking for, but you can actually buy just the flap, and you can fit, we've got these on the website, which are just the old, but the trouble with these is, watch this, that's a good point, Zach, some of them don't have, some of the components have this old type where you've just got 2 spade connectors. You need the ones with this sort of 3-pin connector. Now, why you need 3 pins for 12 volts DC, it's a mystery to me, but there we go. Right, so make sure you don't buy something with this type. As long as it's got this type, you'll be able to plug it in. Right, let me just get these off. Right, so there we go. There's one. I've managed to wrestle him out. You can see the little, they've got 2 little things on the side there. You just got to press in. And these should, if I'm right, they should plug in there. Now, I'm not going to plug it in because I need to put it in. But there we go. We will check they're turned on. Right, so let's just put that panel in. Right, so I'll take 2 of these out. It's easier to push those out from behind. Right, so let's put one of these in here. Right, so we've got a USB-A, and the flat bit should line up with. Oh, there's the flat on that label there. So that flat goes down there. Oh, is that going to be upside down now? Oh, God, these second-hand parts. Look, I wonder if look at that. Well, look, can we live with upside down 5 volts?
I don't know.
You don't know? We'll stick a sticker on the top, look. It's only for the kids in the back. Look, when we plug something in, we'll be fine. Right then. Okay, that's interesting, that. Who'd have thought? Right, let's have a look. There's the other, what one have we got there? That one probably works either way up, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, let me get the other one in there. Right, if you're taking one of these out of a panel, you need to take the metal sleeve out the front first, because that actually restricts these side bits from being pushed in. Right, let's have a look if this one, there's the flat bit there. Let's have a look if this one's going to be the right way. I've lost my panel now. You see here? Right, we're going to be upside down again. What do you reckon? Yeah, look at that. Fancy designing them so you couldn't do that. Right, and then we've got to get this in the right way. This must have a right way to go in. Goodness knows which way it is. Oh, it's got a little, yeah, it's got a little cut out here, look. Oh, I should have practiced this, shouldn't I? Those 2, right, and those 2 want to go there. Look at that. When you get it right, it's easy. So look, we've got upside down, 5 volts and 12 volts. Oh, that'll bug Craig, I'll tell you. Right then, here we go. Right, let's get this on now. Plug this on, and then we can reconnect the battery. Right, let's plug this in. Can you still see that light in here? Ain't great, is it? Right, let's have a look. Yep, they haven't changed any of the clips. Oh, that's one for the... Alright, let's have the purple one. Right, so we've had a little... We tried to fit that white... We tried to fit this one on, and it wouldn't fit on. Now, if you look at the connector, I don't know if you have to zoom in a bit here, Zach, but notice this little square here. And we've got one on here as well. That little square fits into... If I get this the sort of same way up... You see, you've got a little square up the side here, and a little square there. The white one only has a little square out of one side, this side. Now, and unfortunately, it's the opposite side to this one, because when you move them round, so that stops you fitting that in, that little square. So you could file that off, but we're not going to. We're just going to fit 2 USB-A's for now. But yeah, so watch that. So it looks like the white and black plugs are different. So watch that. Right, so I have now got those both back in now. So we're all both back in. I've left the little furry bits back on. We've got to reconnect our connector here into the heated rear seat connector. Interesting, we don't have that one on the stick. And then we'll power it up. Don't power it up until you've put all your seats back in, if you take your seats out, because the car will notice you haven't got the seat airbags in and will get all a bit upset. So there you go, that is the upgrade working. I'll double check it all works, but if I posted this video, it's all worked. So there we go. Good luck with that. That's how to upgrade with reused parts, get the power sockets in. So I guess thanks to Land Rover for putting the looms in, because they could have really cost down. But yeah, just a shame those component shortages. And I'm sure, although we couldn't fit those 12-volt sockets, I'm sure they could have been made without that little notch of plastic, and at least you'd have had some power outlet at the back. But that's a point for discussion. Right, enjoy that. Good luck.